avoid belching and farting.
Scott's out.
Definitely not a WAAM. I am belching. I am farting. Dating is a disaster because it's just me trying not to belch and fart all the time. Like, how do I stop this thing that I always do? We're recording probably episode 6
or 7.
I'm going with 6. We just had a trying episode. I don't think we just didn't give a shit about, and
maybe we'll take the funny clips from it.
Yeah, maybe we just clip it. Maybe we just got clips.
Some bonus clips.
Maybe we'll put the fucking shitty one on a Patreon or something like that. Like, you'll get to watch all the ones that we didn't actually release because they were so brutal or.
I don't know.
You wouldn't want to release them. I
think I can edit it, and we'll see how it does in editing. Okay.
Let's do this. This one will be better. Guaranteed. Yeah. We'll put this as episode 6, and we just recorded episode 7 before 6. Mm-hmm. Because this one will inevitably be better because there's nothing that can't be worse.
Oh my God, I didn't think it was that bad.
It was that bad.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It was pretty bad. Wendy was talking about her ball hair preference.
It was not my favorite episode.
No, it was bad. I think we're tanking it. I'm making an executive decision.
We tried.
My name is attached to this. I guess here's what we can conclude. It was going to be male grooming. We're not going to do it. I'm calling on the preamble that we're not doing fucking male grooming because ultimately Wendy said it best. Summed up the entire episode was that as long as you're clean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's just the convo could only go so far.
Yeah. And
so this one I think will have a little better back and forth, and it's a subject that I think people have like very set opinions on.
Also, wash your ass with a loofah. I think we all agree that was the best way to wash your ass.
I thought some of that was really funny. I don't know.
We'll put out some clips.
As Justin Bieber says, never say never.
I'm saying never to that fucking episode. We're not doing it.
You'd be shocked with the magic of editing and what it can do.
But I don't want, because then there's going to be parts that I'm like, well, no, leave that in. And I'm not going to be there for the editing.
Well, you won't remember what got cut then.
I'll remember when it's the funny part that I found funny that you guys are afraid to release,
well, that's definitely getting cut for mine and Wendy's sanity.
Listen. Oh, well, not all the... Okay. Anyways, the episode sucked, and here we are.
We're back with another topic, though. We're not going to do too much chit-chat because, we're
very tired.
It's a Monday, and Mondays are the worst day of the week.
And I just got back from Regina. Mm-hmm. Regina sucks.
Kind of hungover.
If you live in Regina, move. Your city sucks. Yeah, we're just kind of worn out. I'm against anything to be done, like, other than the bare minimum on a Monday and maybe like a comedy set at a show. Don't do anything. And here we are. Doing a second episode.
Like I said, 9:30.
We're doing much more than the bare minimum because the last episode sucked so much that editing can't even fix it.
I don't know.
And that we'll cut out some funny clips and put them up on fucking YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, just the funny ones.
Can't believe that I'm the optimist here.
Only the one about the types of people who do pedicures. It's the only funny part.
I had some good fucking comedic lines in that episode, and this motherfucker's cutting it.
We're cutting it?
And I had some good lines.
There's a couple good lines. There's a couple of clips in there.
That proved that my comedic abilities aren't gone.
They're not. They're not gone. You had some funny lines.
They're not gone.
I had some funny lines that you guys were all gritting your teeth over. Came up with an entirely new term. Wendy's like, I don't know, Scott.
Listen, when producer Wendy gets worried, you know it's bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, I trust Wendy, but...
We both trust. You're unbiased third party.
Unbiased third party. She's biased.
What do you mean she's biased?
In what way?
She's biased to... You're very open-minded. But not as open-minded as you'd think. Not as open-minded as someone who you see playing the accordion, and you'd think that person.
You know what we should do? We should do an episode with Wendy, bonus episode, with Wendy, where we find out Wendy's like unpopular opinions. Or like her unsavory.
I know some of these opinions. I don't think Wendy would be super comfortable with all these.
Or maybe we'll do some assumptions or something.
We can do something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
But she has to be off camera.
No.
Because we
She
just
can
want
be
her
on
to be
camera.
a voice.
If she wants to be on camera, she can be on camera.
Keep the mystique.
I like the mystique of
Voice
Wendy.
of God.
Like, I've never seen Jamie on Rogan.
He cuts to Jamie sometimes.
Yeah.
You've never seen Jamie?
Never seen Jamie.
I've seen Jamie a couple times, actually.
Oh.
Jamie Vernon. Vernon?
I think I've Googled his picture.
I follow him on Instagram.
But
Mostly
yeah.
because I'm just like, what the fuck? What it must be like
Also, Wendy, I'd
to
love
have
you
that
on camera.
job. What a job that would be.
To what?
To be Joe Rogan's producer.
Just sit there, Google shit all day?
Yeah, he is like the fast. I mean, Wendy, you can give him a run for the money, but he's a fast Googler.
He's a good Googler.
And he not only that, but like he will be ahead of Joe. So like Joe will be on about something. And before Joe says, like, look that up, he'll had already looked it up.
Yeah.
Because he knows where Joe's mind's going to go.
Well, he probably talks to Joe before the episode, and then
Well, but I
Joe
don't
says
know.
something like 10 times. No, it's just like in a conversation. It's like if you know me, you'll get to a point where you could probably Google, once you hear me talking about something, you could probably Google, like if you were producing a podcast, be like, oh, he's probably going to be leading into this and just ask for confirmation, right?
Right.
Like I'm sure as soon as Rogan brushes the topic, Jamie's probably sitting there Googling it.
Pull up that article.
Just
he
pulling up
mentions
that
every
article that he
5
mentioned,
Yeah.
or pull up the fucking fact checker,
Yeah.
and because it's like I don't think Rogan's a big misinformation guy the way everyone says he does. I think he's just a guy talking, and sometimes the shit that he believes is dumb.
Well, people don't understand long form podcasting is the issue.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I've said some things on here that I probably shouldn't have said, but
People
whatever, keep
don't really get that, like, you just say things sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's like conversation.
It's expected to be perfect every time.
If I've said many things in my life that my views have changed on, and Christ, I was raised Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
I had a lot of unsavory opinions when I was young, and that's not to say all Roman Catholics have unsavory opinions, but mine definitely came from the church and the people teaching it to me. And they've changed. So, you have a long form conversation. You might say something, skim over it and be ignorant. I mean, I do that all the time. It's probably half this fucking podcast is me just making ignorant comments.
Yeah.
But it's funny, huh? Hey, Winnie.
It can be funny. But we have a cool topic right now.
Cool topic. We
Cool
got
topic
cool
time.
topic, and our topic is
You're going to say it because I can't say the word.
she can't say it. Chivalry.
Chivalry.
Chivalry. C-H-I.
Hang on, say it slower.
I'll spell it and then C-H-I. V.
The
Shiv.
Shiv.
A-L.
Elry.
Al.
Al.
Chivalry.
Chivalry.
There you go.
Chivalry.
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 What's the definition of chivalry? A system of behavior followed by knights in the medieval period of history that put a high value on honor, kindness, and courage. Now, this was from the medieval times. Updated to modern times, chivalry has adopted a very polite, honest, and kind behavior, especially by men towards women.
I was curious that it didn't actually give a gender.
No,
Like it
men
just
are
said
chivalrous.
towards, it was just like towards people kind of thing.
Now you tell me this, because this is a big question. Very polite, honest, and kind behavior from men towards women. Is chivalry dead?
It's kind of still alive. I wouldn't say that it's the same as it was. I think online dating has fucked that up, and I think
Online dating is fucking...
But I think, here's the thing. I think if a guy goes into a date that he's excited about and likes the girl, I think oftentimes you will see acts of chivalry. Like, so by that standard, no. but by the standard of the way that men talk to women online, the ghosting culture, which is a shitty thing to do.
That's
hookup culture, but ghosting culture and hookup culture.
But that's not a men thing. Men didn't do ghosting.
Well,
If anything, I'd say fucking it's probably more common for women to ghost.
Well,
Because they're not used to the confrontation like men are.
I will say this. Find me.
Was sexism there at the top?
I think if we compare screenshots of shitty conversations online, yes, there's going to be ones from women.
No, but
the wide majority is going to be from men. And I will die on that hill.
I'll die on that. I'll give that to you.
The way that men talk.
Because most men I'd say most men are losers. But I think it's women's fault.
Chivalry is dead is too broad of a sweeping statement to make sense. Because I think that there's still some traditional things that you will very much so see a lot of.
So are men polite, honest, and kind towards women?
That's too much of a general
Being general here today.
generalization. I don't know. It's been 10 years since any man has even tried to care. So I'm the wrong person to ask that question to.
That's bullshit.
But I am. I also have to be the one who comforts girlfriends when they're not texted back, when they are stood up, when guys act weird on dates. I don't know. I generally think right now in the dating landscape, it's a fucking shit show. And if you are lucky enough to go on a date with a kind guy, you should embrace those acts of kindness because they are so rare.
Well, I think the decrease in chivalrous behavior
is because of women. Okay, explain.
Is the women's fault.
Why?
I'm a strong,
Feminism?
independent woman who don't need no man.
Right.
I
Okay.
don't need no man. I can hold my own door. The fucking South Park did an episode of it. PC principle.
And so guys stopped
woman.
doing it because a woman said so. Sounds like he's pussy whipped a little bit.
Sounds like he's just trying to do what you guys said you want. And turns out you don't even fucking know. And now you're all butthurt that men aren't kind because you told them you can hold your own door and then you can pick up your own check.
But I don't necessarily know if women see that as a big deal. They want to be treated with respect. They want a guy to text back when he says he will. They want a guy that will follow through with a goddamn plan. They want a guy who is consistent. Give me that over opening the goddamn door for me. I don't give a shit. Close it in my face.
Yeah, but no. Open the
But
door.
if you do those other things.
See, that's it. That's it. See, it's because women don't appreciate shit. They're like children. They just don't care. Oh, you held the door. Big deal. Listen to you. Fucking just
if you hold
miserable.
the door but you're a jerk in every other way, that holding a door is, I don't know.
You could
That's
be
silliness.
a dick with chivalrous behavior.
If we're talking about a first date, first impression situation, it's very nice for that to happen.
Okay, all things standing the same. Okay, let's say he was a good conversationalist. He wasn't a fucking dick.
Okay.
Because we're talking about chivalrous acts.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's a man who goes on a date, conversation is a 7, everything else is 7, everything there is 7, and he doesn't hold the door for you, doesn't pull out your chair, doesn't open the door to the car, doesn't offer you his jacket when it's cold, put a fucking coat over your head if it's raining, shit like that. Mm-hmm. But the other guy does.
Probably, but
Unless the first guy's hotter.
But this is
or
also
rich.
what I will say. I think women have been through the fucking ringer that they aren't even, the self-esteem is so low that if those nice things were being done to them, they probably wouldn't even notice.
Ringer how?
What do you mean?
How you been through the ringer?
I think women in this modern dating landscape have been through the ringer with men. With the way that they are talked to online, with the ghosting culture, with the hookup culture, with everything.
But
I
women
think
participate in these. Women are equally as culpable.
People.
How are all these fucking pig men? Who are they fucking? Women.
Women who have low self-esteem.
And if you look at sexual liberation, women, we got a slut pride parade, all that shit. Go be the slut walk or whatever. It's all like, hey, women are allowed to do it. But guys are, if you're a guy that goes out and fucks a bunch of women, it's like, how disrespectful.
That's you're kind of reaching there a little bit.
I don't think I am.
If everyone's honest, anyone can be a slut.
What's that?
If everyone is honest, anyone can be a slut.
Yes.
It's not the slutty thing that is the disrespecting thing. It's honesty and respect and trust.
That's slutty?
That's the important thing that women are looking for.
Okay.
In a dynamic.
So
if we go into a situation and we are both non-monogamous and we are both fucking everyone, then that's all fine and dandy. But it's the cheating, it's the not being clear, it's the gaslighting, it's the leading on, it's the no one knows where they stand. That is the problem. And trust me,
that's culture.
I don't date a lot. Trust me when I say I talk to people who do, and I have to hear about it.
Yeah, that's
I have to fucking hear about.
That's the product of hookup culture,
games.
not chivalry. Chivalry is dead because
I think there's
if any reason that the chivalry is dead is because it's unappreciated.
You'll often hear women say these days, Wendy, back me up. You will all often hear women say that the bar is low. Am I right or wrong? Women say that.
I've heard that said.
So it's said quite a bit.
I think that
The bar is low.
chivalry is not dead necessarily.
Yeah.
I think traditions are changing
Yes, that's what it is.
over time.
Is the bar is the bar low? Are traditions changing because the bar is low?
I don't think that that's necessarily what's going on.
I don't know if we know what the fuck we're talking about. So
Why don't we get into a list? But I have many thoughts.
we'll
get into it.
We've got a list, and this person says chivalry isn't dead.
All right.
It's just old school.
Okay. Who's it by?
This is from Jimmy Silwa.
So a man. Okay.
31 Acts of Modern Chivalry. By
Okay, here we
Jimmy
go.
Silwa.
Are we going through all of them? Because that might be too long.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Some of these we breeze by. Last week, this guy watched his sister glow as she shared how her boyfriend opened the car door for her. That got Jimmy thinking. He thought, it's amazing how such a small, thoughtful gesture can make a woman's day.
That's a very nice thing to do.
It's true. And that is the perfect definition of chivalry. Chivalry making a concerted effort to make your gal feel special. Is that dead?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Now,
Hookup culture has killed
if you were
the
a
need.
dick and then you did that, that woman does not owe you liking that move.
Yeah, but I think
I'm saying that if
being-
everything is going great and no one's fucked up yet, yes, that's a very nice thing to do.
But if you're being a dick, something tells me you're not going out there being chivalrous. You're probably just a
No,
dick.
but there's some guys out there that might do those types of things and then think that they're owed something.
Yeah, they're like, I held the door for you. You get in there, bitch.
There's men like that exist that would go, I paid the bill, so meh, 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 meh. And
Did
then
it say meh, 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 meh? Is that a direct quote?
They didn't fuck me and I paid for dinner. Meh, 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 meh.
Well,
Go on. Keep it going.
so here for the men, this is why you should strive to be a chivalrous husband. Makes you more attractive to your wife. Lord knows we got to do that. It'll teach your sons to be honorable. It'll show your daughters what to look for in a husband. And so here are the 31 acts. Open the car door. Chivalry, 100% yes. Appreciated. What do you think?
I appreciate it.
You appreciate it.
I can't speak for all women, but yes, I think that's generally appreciated.
I think it's generally appreciated.
Yes.
I think you're doing the right thing if you open the door.
And I think that's where you get women saying, I can't believe it. I went on the date with this mediocre guy and he opened the door for me and oh my God, the bar is low. Like
Now,
that's where you hear those things.
My car door opening has slowed down
I think
in a relationship. It slows
that's
down.
understandable.
But if we're on a date,
Okay, so that's actually
open the door.
interesting that you say that, because I really do see the dating stage, especially that early dating stage, as like you need to put your best foot forward and make a good impression. It's like an audition,
so, but like, look,
almost.
no, I agree with you. See, if we're going to fucking Home Depot to buy fucking toilet scrubber,
yeah.
do I need to open the
No.
door for you?
But maybe if it's a date night, you're going out to dinner on an anniversary or
So
something.
there we go.
Okay,
So
I agree.
chivalry, does the door always have, okay, let's say the door is always being opened every single time. You go to fucking Walmart, the corner store. You go to
I don't think it's
groceries.
necessary.
No, but like, is this now appreciated? Or is it like, I think it would get to a point where it's like, all right,
It might get a bit, what's the word?
pussy whipped. You wanted to bring it back in the
Yeah,
episode we
pussy,
deleted.
a little bit pandery.
Yeah.
A little bit, again, trying too hard. That trying too hard behavior is not the most attractive.
So we shouldn't be holding the door open every single time.
No.
Because then
But we're talking early dates here. Early stage dating.
because this is setting the expectations that of a way a man should treat you who's going to be your husband, right?
Okay, gotcha.
So I would say that that was every single time if we went back 100 years.
Maybe,
If there were car doors 100 years ago. I'm not sure when Henry Ford got to work, but you hold the door every time a woman gets in the car back when they had petticoats.
Right.
But now it's like you guys got a little bit of freedom. We guys loosen the leash a bit, let you guys start complaining a bit more and working. I'm just trying to piss you both off right now.
He really is. So, like, on this subject, actually, I want to bring it up, but I also don't, because we should probably save it for another episode.
Okay, we're saving for another
Never
episode because
mind.
you're going to go on a fucking tangent. I can see you
Never
already.
mind.
Cover her head if it's raining.
Sorry. What do you mean? Like, put your hands over like this?
Maybe a magazine. Maybe your coat.
Coat? Yeah. Anything else, that's a little bit weird.
It would be kind of weird to cover your hands over her head, I admit.
Oh, you tell. Oh.
But a newspaper?
I mean, who has one of those kicking around?
No, you fucking listen to me. You're walking down the street and one of those little newspaper things is there. It starts raining.
What the
You
fuck
guys
city are you living in?
You
that
guys are
exists?
Russian. Okay, then you fucking run to the mall. You get a fucking one of those little like pamphlet thingies.
No,
Some
I
newspaper
think
size. Hold on. He does it. Little wet. And not on your head. Right?
Ew, gross.
Nah, I think you'd get some moisture.
No, I'd be
build up
like,
if he did that. You'd do it if you had the coat.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, okay. So covering your head if it's raining. Okay. But okay, that's what we're gonna do. What about at Walmart? How do we make that? WAAM.
What about at Walmart?
Yeah. So it's chivalry on a date or WAAM. What about at Walmart? We had BMT last episode. Now
Oh,
we
so
got-
what you're saying is this something that should be done all the time or not?
yeah.
It does not have to be done all the time. It is not. It is. So what am I saying?
So it's what was the other one I just said?
Date or wham.
Date, not WAAM.
Date, not wham.
Okay.
We don't have to come up
We don't
with
have to do this.
acronym things every time. It's just because
WAAM's a shitty. BMT was great.
BMT was so great.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep saying WAAM. It's not gonna be as funny or cool.
Keep her going.
Walk on the sidewalk closest to the street when walking with your girl.
So this is one that I only recently learned about from another dating podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize how much I innately love that. It's something I've always really thought was really hot. Like just the idea of like if a girl was on the outside and a guy would like swoop. Like if you're walking in the street, he would swoop over and take that other side. I fucking love that.
See,
And
this was designed back in like the early.
I think all the time.
This was like that was like a medieval time or like an early.
I didn't know that this was a thing.
Well, because people used to shit in chamber pots and dump them out their windows. So the guy would walk closer to where the shit was getting lopped onto. So he was a higher chance.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
So when a car drives by and a fucking
thought it
water
was-
goes by or whatever, maybe the car's I don't know, he's going to push you out of the way.
You know why I like it?
Why?
Because I just have an irrational fear of a car swerving and hitting me. I'd rather him die
and
before
you want to
me.
kill all men.
No, I just think it would be very very chivalrous of him to die for me.
Okay, so hold on. Wham.
All the time.
All the time? I think this is a wham. Wendy?
All the time. It's a little thing that shows protection.
The outside
Love
the
it.
sidewalk thing?
Yeah. Wham.
You mean like on the sidewalk of Walmart? Is that what you're referring?
Yeah, I don't really know what you mean.
What about at Walmart is like your day-to-day life? You're just out. You're just going to fucking Walmart.
I mean, maybe not, but it would be very nice if it was.
I'm going to say
all
that
the
is
time.
one, I say you don't have to open the door for her every time, but maybe make an effort to be on the outside. I don't know if I even do this, but I can see why it would, but it's also like a little, like a lot of women would say that that's condescending. It's a man showing his power over me. But those are angry men or women who are single and have bad haircuts.
I like living, so I love it.
Buy her flowers from time to time just because. Well,
I think
yeah.
that's very sweet. It's never been done for me, so I have no idea what that's like. But what I will say is that I have seen like women on social media who post like on non-holidays. Like I'm not talking birthdays. I'm not talking Valentine's Day, Christmas, whatever. Like just like bouquets. And I'm like, that's really sweet. And I would appreciate that.
Well,
A lot.
Bruno Mars learned his lesson, right?
Or would I appreciate like
That was Bruno Mars who sang that song, wasn't it?
But I think that there could be also other things you like. It doesn't have to be
Hold on.
flowers per se.
We're talking about flowers, and you just fucking walked
But
away from my wicked
can it
Bruno
not be,
Mars joke.
Can
No,
it not
let's
be?
stop
Yeah,
and address.
we all know the song. We all know the song. Miley did it better.
And what did she say? I
you
can buy myself flowers. Because women don't appreciate a goddamn thing.
I can't because I'm on a budget.
He buys her flowers. I can buy myself flowers.
Mm-hmm.
That song is pretty great.
That's a jam.
It is.
It's a banger of a song.
It's not really about
Written by a
bitching
man,
about a
of
guy.
course.
It's about self-love.
Nah, because wasn't it like some guy, whoever, Chris Hemsworth or whoever she was banging?
He cheated on her
But-
in her house.
But he made it. He played that song at their wedding, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
a
Miley.
weird thing to play at your wedding.
I love it.
It's
I
like
love
a breakup song for your first dance. Was it the first? We don't know. Hey, Jamie, pull that up. No, don't bother. I don't care. Buy flowers time to time. Yes, you should do it. How often? Can't be every month.
And I don't even think it's a should.
You got to do it once every. Because if you start buying flowers too
Quarterly?
much, even quarterly, I think quarterly's like it's got to be like once.
Okay,
Okay,
what's the
here's-
motivation for buying flowers?
You don't do
Because-
it when she's mad. What an idiot. You just wasted fucking $20. Okay.
You don't do it when she's mad?
Because she'll just be like, you think this is going to
Oh, yeah,
cheer me
okay.
up?
Fair.
So if you're going before you piss her off, that's a good time. A couple days before you tell her that you
No,
can't go.
Scott, what the fuck are you
Can't
talking
go to
about?
the thing. That's the thing. That's actually
No,
the way
you
to do
can't
it.
preemptively do that. No.
No, it would be the smart thing to do, though. Like if you were trying to get yourself out of a bullshit thing you didn't want to go to, and then like
It depends on what it is.
4 days before you break the news that you can't make it to, I don't know,
That depends. That depends.
the fucking
Keep
baby
going.
shower or something. It's like, like the boys are asking me to golf. It's like, yeah, well, he bought me flowers a couple days ago, right? But don't give her flowers and then ask, because then you're fucked, because then it's clear what you were doing. You got to be smart about these things. So, calendar year, it's January. Buy her flowers in January.
Okay.
Because
New
it's
Year's
after
Day.
Christmas. No, like January
No, I don't
3rd.
like this, but keep going.
No, listen. January 14th. January 14th.
No.
Then you have to buy her flowers February 14th. Now, March, no flowers. Late April. And then probably like early June. Then fucking summer comes. You don't need anything till August.
That's
And
too
then
formulaic.
November.
No, I don't like it. I say just do it from time to time. If she's having
That's from time to time.
No,
I'm just saying it
but
can't be
that's-
quarterly. It can't
no,
be
but
monthly.
you're picking exact dates, bitch. You
I'm
can't.
not.
No.
I'm saying
you do it.
stagger it a little bit because it's always a surprise.
Yes,
You never know when
obviously
the flowers
stagger
are
it.
coming.
Obviously stagger it. But I would say, generally speaking, a good impromptu rule is like when things are particularly hard. She's had a very hard day. Yes, she might have many hard days, but fucking weigh them out. Weigh them out. You know, I think that's a good way to do it.
All right, you know what? I'll
A
agree.
cheer up.
Yeah.
But obviously, like if she's anything like me and every day is a disaster, weigh out the hard days.
You'll just start complaining about the flowers. But yeah,
I like sunflowers.
I do the flowers. I do the flowers once every now and then by surprise, no fucking reason. Not even
I will die before
not
I
even
receive
to do.
flowers.
I actually just thought of this as a good reason, like a good idea right now would be 4 days before you break some bad news.
Holy shit! I'm not gonna get
That's
flowers till I
genius.
die at my funeral.
Well, hey, I'll be
Holy
there.
shit! I just put that together. Keep going.
Okay, let's try not to suppress the audience. Check to make sure she made it home safe.
That's a great one. All the time.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
If you're not living together, like if you're in that like early stage, yeah, you should check. If you're not dropping her off,
What about you're fucking at work and she's like, I'm going to Walmart.
No, but I mean, like if you do something and it's like late at night,
'Cause
and
that
she's-
one-
and she's commuting home alone, you should check.
Going home alone after a thing.
Yeah,
And you're on vacation and she lives at the same house.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then.
yeah. I don't think it's as insane as what you just said, like trips to Walmart or like.
Well, I think if you start doing it every day when she leaves the house, I think
No.
it's
That's
getting
insane.
into
That's insane.
overprotective, abusive relationship. Are you home now?
But there's never someone who doesn't appreciate the let me know when you're home or like I'll text you in a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
At the end of a thing, you know.
Okay, here's the one. Pay the bill at the restaurant.
Love it all the time.
Every time.
Not every time. I think in the early stages,
Tell you this.
it's nice.
Tell you this. I have a hard time. I have a hard time on the date. For me, it's gonna.
Scott would not be capable of having a woman pay for his dinner. Just the thought of Scott. I just feel like you're very true. I don't think you would want a woman to pay for you.
I generally don't.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to do it.
But then there's a time where you're like, is this?
Well, number one, don't pick a fucking pricey restaurant. You
No, I'll go to a
fucks.
price. I'll go to a pricey restaurant. I'll buy a fucking meal. But listen, if you're not giving me signs that I'm like my efforts are going the distance.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Ugh.
I don't know. Just like maybe don't seem super interested.
Okay, but you're not expecting her to put out.
I'll get 2 checks. I've done it before.
No, 2 checks is great, but I guess what I'm asking is
I'll
when
split
you
the
say
bill.
that you're paying for the dinner, and you need to know that your efforts have been received well. What do you mean by that?
No, I'm just saying if I got a vibe that you're not really into this,
Oh, on the date.
if you're entitled, if you're unimpressed or whatever, if you're just not like, there was a girl that was going around in Toronto for a while there, and she was just going on Tinder and getting and swiping so she didn't have to buy groceries. Like she would just go out to get meals. If I got the feeling that you're just here for that, we're splitting the bill.
Absolutely. But I think we've all been on the dates that are just kind of They're not terrible. Sparks weren't flying. Mm-hmm. The guy still has to pay, I think.
Nah, I'm splitting it. This one's on you.
So
we're not even compatible.
So the only time you'll pay is if sparks are really flying and it's something that's really, really, really good.
How about this? I'll donate your half to charity. We're gonna split the bill. It's $100. I'm gonna pay 50. I'm gonna take the other 50 over to World Vision or some shit. Put it in the Salvation Army Cup.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure both those are like bad charities.
I wouldn't be
donate to Oxfam.
I wouldn't be put off if that happened.
But what I'm saying is, listen, I've turned it around by splitting the bill. I'm pretty sure I was on a date where she wasn't too keen on old Scooter McBean. And when the waitress came, I fucking split it.
And what did she do?
And then I turned the franchise around, and she was like, oh wow.
Okay.
This guy's, because women have this weird thing where they like want to be taken care of, but they don't want to, like, if you're trying too hard.
Yeah, it's true.
And
You're not
it's
wrong.
like, oh, he doesn't care. Well, I care now. And I think I pulled that when I didn't split the bill. Now, what about at Walmart? What about on your date out with your wife?
I have no idea. I've never been in I haven't been in that type of relationship in so long.
I don't care if you
I don't
have
know
been
what the
or
etiquette.
not.
All
We're
I know.
talking about people who aren't sad about everything.
So what are you?
You're in a relationship.
Are you talking about a meal or are you talking about the groceries? You have to clarify what you mean by the Walmart thing.
What about
in terms
at
of
Walmart?
this situation?
What about at Walmart? Yeah. Okay.
Like what do you mean by that? Because I know that like a lot of couples. Listen, I think things should be equal.
6 years into a marriage.
Comparative to like what the income is of each person.
6 years into the marriage, is the guy buying every meal?
No, but I think if there's like someone who, what I'm trying to say is like if I make less than you and you make way more than me and we want it to be equal, I think it should
So
be.
we probably
I
work
don't
the
know
same
math.
job.
I don't know math, but I think things should be split equal to comparative to what you make, like a percentage, not so much a.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying making sense?
No, I
Like-
feel you.
like-
I'd say at this time, though, I'm buying 8 out of 10.
So why? Can you back yourself up on that?
It's somewhat like emasculating.
But okay.
I'm a traditional
but what if you're not
guy.
happy in the relationship?
Well, then you should probably get out.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're probably not going to be paying all the meals then.
Well, you're going to pay for the meal in hopes that it will make her happy, but it won't. And then you'll be like, oh, fuck. What did I do?
As soon as any
you're not going out
relationship
on a relationship.
becomes a like keeping score situation, it's doomed.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
Don't pay for a meal that you're going to resent.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you there. But I'm gonna pay for like, I say a solid 8 out of 10.
And like I think,
And that's if I bought like, a fucking $1,000 worth of shit for the house or whatever, like,
yeah.
or I paid a bunch of money for the trip on the weekend and we went fucking to the cabin, I paid the Airbnb and filled the cooler or whatever and stuff like that. Then yeah,
I assume most
I'll let her
serious
get that one.
relationships where you're cohabitating, there's like some sort of joint account situation.
Yeah, but even if there's not, I mean, it's like whatever. You're gonna get the money back in some way anyway, right?
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
think.
fair.
I think once you're in a stable relationship, it's like, yeah, I'll buy you the meal. I'll buy
Yeah.
you the meal unless it's like, I don't know, in a rare situation.
Yeah.
I have refrained. I haven't refrained from paying, but I've been beaten. But usually, what happens is
Beaten, what do you mean?
like get the card out. But usually I'll just take the card. I'll just take the card and then just use my card.
Oh, you mean within your current relationship?
Yeah, I'll hostage the card and then I'll use my card. And then
As long as you're not going to get pissy and resentful.
No, I won't.
Let's do
no,
it.
No, I'm doing it to be nice.
Yep. No, it's just some guys do.
Okay, so we'll go chivalrous. Not as chivalrous in modern times. Women are making that one difficult. Let her order first. Yeah. Although I'm bad at that sometimes too.
I don't really think about that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's
And
just
that's
like-
not me judging it. That's not me judging it at all.
Let me set up the scenario.
I just mean that I that's not something I think about.
You're on the date. You guys are talking. You're looking at the menu. You both decide, I think I'm going to get this. I think I'm going to get that. Waiter comes over. Waitress comes over. Server comes over. Mm-hmm. Hey, so have you guys decided? And then he goes,
So can I add a asterisk to this opinion.
Not that you haven't been on a date forever.
No. Okay, yes, that's very nice when we're first dating. When we are in a relationship, that guy should know that I do not want to order first.
Why not?
Because I don't fucking know what I want.
No, I just stop. You're changing the rules. You don't change the rules.
No,
you know what you want. Oh my God, I want the fucking shrimp tacos.
No, I never know.
That doesn't matter.
I never know.
We're not talking about when you don't know. We went to the restaurant you loved because you wanted to get your favorite dish.
Here's the thing. It's fine. I don't think about it though. I don't think that that's a big deal one.
Wendy, I'm going to bring you in on this.
I don't think that's a big deal one at all.
You're at the restaurant. You both know what you're going to want to eat. You've communicated with each other what you're going to get. The waiter comes over. He says, "You guys want to get anything?" And then your man points, gestures to you.
To order
Honey?
first.
Chivalrous? Valuable at all? Anything to it? I mean, it's obviously minimal.
To me, it doesn't really matter.
I don't see that as a fucking big deal thing.
Neither do I.
At all. I think that's dumb, and I think any woman who would get her panties in a twist about that is super stuck up.
Yeah. I agree to a degree.
And you want to know what?
I would still typically go here, and unless I'm fucking hungry and I'm like, oh damn, I want the prime rib burger or something like that, then I'll be like, I want the prime rib burger, and then I'll be like, oh shit, sorry.
I will never jump at the order first.
Okay, lend her your coat if she's cold.
Love it.
Love it.
No guy's ever cared if I've ever been cold, and
always. Stop being depressing.
Truly, if someone did that, yeah.
You're talking about
he's getting some
the
that
people
night.
in general and the act.
Yes, it's great.
Not your personal experience.
I love it. Do it.
Lend her your coat if she's cold.
Titanic.
What about at Walmart?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes.
100%. Kiss her softly on the forehead.
We're more traditional in this room than I thought.
Kiss her softly on the forehead.
Like, more context? Like, what's the context of this?
It's in your life, and you love her, and it's the middle of the day. It's just a Sunday afternoon. She's sitting out on the deck. You go up, give her a kiss on the forehead.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sweet. I do a lot of forehead kissing. I'm pretty fucking sweet is what we're learning here. Despite my tough, cool guy persona that everybody thinks I have, it's just like, that guy's so fucking cool. He's probably just was marches to the beat of his own drum, right? Everyone thinks that about me, right? They think if they revere me. Right?
Keep going. What else we got on the list?
Clearly, that's not what anybody thinks. I'll kiss on the forehead. Get to know your in-laws and have respect for them. I'll get to know them.
Yeah. I think in many situations, maybe, in extreme situations.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's the try. The try is what's admirable.
I respect my in-laws a great deal.
You can respect people that you don't like.
And I make an effort to treat and hang out and do and whatever, to be a good guy, be charming, yada, yada, yada. But I think that one's a little too general. It's like, what if, you should be respectful and kind. You should be fighting with your in-laws. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And that's men or women.
Yeah.
Compliment her beauty even when she isn't dolled up. As long as she's doesn't look too much like shit, and then it sounds like it's sarcastic. Now, keep in mind, I do this all the time.
Well, okay.
But I will, but like if you're looking in real rough shape, I'm going to make a joke about it. Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Like if you're puking at the car
But
window.
I don't like guys see me when I'm not dolled up, so keep it going.
Give up your seat if she doesn't have one. Yeah.
That's nice. That's very nice. I don't think that's a wham, though.
It's a wham.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna be sitting on a bench.
What if? Well, there's too many what ifs, I guess.
Unless I have the flu or like.
Yeah, it goes back into the street thing, the protective. Yeah. No, I think it's nice.
I think that's a wham.
I think that's nice.
Offer to hold her hand. Offer to hold her hand's a little modern hyper consent. Do you want me to hold your hand?
Yeah, that's
much.
weird. It's also weird when guys ask if they can kiss you.
Yeah, that's rough. But
actually, I should rephrase that.
Yeah,
consent is very important. I don't go just kissing everybody.
Nah,
But
listen,
it's just it can be when there's obviously nothing
consent's not super important if you have social awareness.
there.
Let's put it that way.
Well, it's still very important, everybody.
Not if you have
social awareness is
look,
important.
Look, consent can be fucking unspoken. Sometimes
It can
it's
be,
pretty
yes.
fucking obvious. It's
Yes.
just some people.
I would agree.
If you, I don't know. Again, if you're self-aware,
Yeah.
that's when consent is the problem.
Yeah.
Is if you have no self-awareness.
Yeah.
You should be able to read the situation. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
and then if you get a no, stop.
Yeah.
Carry heavy things so she doesn't have to.
Love it.
It's not that she doesn't have to, it's that she can't.
You're not wrong.
Take pictures without complaining. Like take pictures with her without complaining. Yeah, sure. Do that. Why are anyone taking pictures of you at Walmart? Fucking weird. But I'll unless it's like
Excessive? Like what if she's like an influencer and she's always wanting to do these posed couple shots?
well, you're
I've
probably
I've known some influencer couples where it's a lot. And not everyone wants to just do that all the time if they're out trying to enjoy their life and enjoy the moment. To then
Yeah.
go, can you just like pose this way?
No, I think
and
they're
then
saying you're
we
at the
will
Grand.
look.
Yeah, you're at the Grand Canyon. She wants a picture. She wants a selfie.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You don't want
Actually,
to take a fucking selfie. I will go. All right, come on. Let's
that's
do
like
it.
my love language. The idea of like public displays, like pictures together and like posting them loud and proud. I think that's so hot.
Okay. We'll go with always. We'll even give that one a wham.
Yeah. Take pictures with me in Walmart. It's my favorite place.
Have manners. Avoid belching and farting.
Scott's out.
Definitely not a wham. I am belching. I am farting.
Not in long term, but you wouldn't do that in, like first couple dates.
No, I mean I'm saying long term. Yeah, like that's like
Yeah.
dating.
We're saying that it's bad to do.
Dating is a disaster because it's just me trying not to belch and fart all the time. Like, how do I stop this thing that I always do, seemingly
is.
involuntarily?
It is a
Oh,
disaster.
and your guts are just bubbling, and you're like, "What do I do?" And then you're like, then you want to go to a washroom, but you gotta like, you don't want to fucking peel the paint off the walls. It's tough. Show a little PDA.
Yeah,
That's
a little, not a
That's
lot.
That's a little. I'll go with that.
I
even
will
when.
say that I have a love-hate relationship with PDA because I hate it when I see it, but I do secretly want it in a
Kiss on the
relationship.
cheek, kiss on the forehead. Don't
Arm around while
arm
walking.
around, yeah,
No public
don't
makeouts,
fucking
really.
Make out, you
Yeah.
fucking savage. Don't check out other women. Early times, yes. Later into the relationship, you should be honest enough
Yes, I agree.
that you'd be able to.
You should be
like,
secure
"Damn."
enough in the relationship that even you as the woman, you would go, yeah, she's on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
She's got.
And
she's
that
got quite
shows
a fucking dumper.
that shows that you're secure. I think so many people just aren't secure in their relationships.
Yeah, I'll just usually say, "Whoo, Daisy, look at that," and then.
I might do the now. This is where I'll come in. I might do the playful hit on the arm, like hey, like
to the sexy man friend.
no, to like the guy checking out the girl. I might do the playful hit in a playful way,
I think it should
not
be,
being serious.
I think that was a little passive aggressive. but
playful.
a fuck you jab to the ribs. That one's actually more acceptable. Like a fucking asshole.
Oh, okay, like
like
that.
you pig.
Like not a hit.
Not a hit.
I'm a hitter though. I
Hey.
don't do that.
No, you're gonna have to. You're deep
I-
in the relationship. You're wearing sweatpants in
I
public.
do this quite a bit.
You're wearing sweatpants in public. That's at the stage of the relationship right now. Your hair is in a messy bun. You're at Walmart. He sees a 10 walk by, and he just goes,
I say,
go, "Hey."
thanks, babe, for checking me out.
"Fuck off." He goes, "I'm checking you out, sweetheart. Look at that." I'm gonna go. I think we got to go this way.
All right, next one.
Offer to dance at wedding parties, even when it's uncomfortable.
What? random one.
Well, wedding parties or not necessarily a wedding.
We all know I don't like
I
dancing
think that's
men.
wedding, comma, parties. No, fuck that. You're wrong. You definitely, even at Walmart, always be the dancer.
I mean,
it
fair.
shows confidence, and it's what she wants to do. Go dance with her. Wendy, you're on my side on this, huh?
Totally.
Always dance. Whenever you can, dance.
Dancing is fun.
Dancing's
It's fun when you're alone.
Weird at children's parties.
What does it say? Weird?
I'm just saying, if you're dancing.
Oh, yeah.
As a man at a children's party, like a 5-year-old's
It
birthday.
really just, I'm sorry, but it really depends on how he
Unless
looks
it's
when
your
he stands.
niece and she's adorable.
Okay, next one.
Okay. Ask question about herself. What? Shut up.
Asking questions? Yes, that's great.
First of all, it doesn't. It says ask question about herself. There's no S.
Oh, yeah. Get your shit together,
And
Jimmy.
how is that chivalrous? Like, what do you mean?
That's very low bar.
What the fuck? That is low bar.
That's.
And
But I will say, as a
Ask
gal
her,
who's
too.
gone on many speed dating events, it is quite frequent that men do not say shit, don't ask shit back, and will just let me ask them stuff the whole time.
yeah, be
And-
better at conversations.
and
I'll
that-
admit.
That is a basic skill if you are out dating that you need to have. And I also think the key to like a good long-term relationship, one of the many keys is like staying curious about each other. So like,
No, I agree. I think that's
I think
one
that's very
that,
important.
I lack on at Walmart. At Walmart's in the date.
do you know
So
who
comfortable.
I feel does this great
Who?
as a friend, not in a romantic situation? Brian Otter. When I hang out with him, he makes a point to be like, oh, like, well, why did you do that? And like, why do you think that? Like, he will like probe more than the average person.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah. Well, Brian's just a nice guy.
Yeah,
I think it's a good.
but it's
honestly,
like
I think
it's something that really sticks out to me, like as a person for him.
It's also a intelligent thing to do.
Yes, it is.
If you want people to like you, I think it's actually in
That's
fucking
actually very
How to
true.
Win Friends and Influence
Maybe
People.
that's why he does it, because Brian wants everyone to like him.
That's very likely.
Yeah, actually, that's a great
It's-
point.
and I mean, it's a good way to do it. It's not a bad thing. Honestly, I love asking people questions, not necessarily because I want them to like me. I like asking questions because I just find it fucking interesting to hear
Yeah.
I like to learn about what people do and what's inside their heads. So
Yeah.
I love asking questions. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So put your phone away on date night. Yes, do it.
and that's for everybody.
Put it away. Everyone put it away. When you're fucking
In it, yes.
in it, put
Yes.
it away.
Even I will say that as somebody who loves her phone more than anything.
Quite honestly, your phone, we should all have fucking flip phones.
Mm-hmm.
I'd make this episode a little difficult because I'm holding my phone in my hand, but put your fucking phone away.
Yeah.
Everyone's guilty of being on their phone too much. And I think, I think they're destroying society. But they're making this easier.
Yeah.
Take ownership when you have made a mistake. This isn't chivalry. This
Yeah,
is
no.
this is what you should do.
That's just decent common human behavior.
Drop her off at the front door.
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
I think always.
So you don't have to walk?
Yeah, I think that's.
Well,
nice.
actually, so a lot of people who drop me off don't do that because there's an entrance that's closer
I'm
to
not
my apartment.
I'm not driving over the fucking grass.
But like, yeah, no, I know. But there's been a couple times where people have gone like, no. It's raining. I'm taking you closer.
Yeah, if it's pouring
And
down
I-
rain, I'll go to the close part.
I like that a lot. I think that's very kind.
Yes, but
And
okay.
it's a simple thing people can do.
What about at Walmart?
No, not all the time.
Me? All the time.
I don't think it's
All the time.
Yeah,
I'm going to Home Depot.
It's
I'll
kind
drop
of
you off at the front and I'll go park the car.
It's kind of similar to the cold thing. I think should be probably all the time.
It should be often. Sometimes, you don't know where you're going to park. You're going to park far away. I can understand she doesn't want to. If she'll come and walk with me, but I'm going to always be like, I'll drop you
Yeah.
off here first. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and then like
But
you
that's
can
only
just,
because I haven't been looking at my phone so long.
and also if you drop her off, you can just like drive away and never come back.
It's true. That's a great idea.
Gives you the out.
drop her at the front door of the employment office and say, go get a job, bitch. Okay. I need to explain something. I am in a room. I do this podcast with two women, and I like to jab them in the ribs with my words every now and then. So that is all this is. Remember her coffee order.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Listen.
Oh, I love that.
I pick up an extra large tea, 2 milk, 2 sugar, damn near every day.
Aww.
Yeah. And I make tea unexpected, unprompted.
Yeah, I know. And a nest chair with snacks and a cozy robe and slippers. And
it's a
make a bitch cozy.
Because I'm actually one of the better men that are out there in the world today. And I sound like I have in the last 5 episodes, because this is episode 6. And yeah,
you know what's
that's
also
why
scary?
I do feel bad for women. I think women are I understand why they say they hate all men, because I'm over here, sweetheart. Sorry.
And I got nothing. I'm just awesome.
No. Remember important dates.
I feel like, okay, on that subject, I really do feel like men are missing out on me. And it even just comes down to the fact that these boobs aren't being seen by more people.
We'll clip this part, put it on your eHarmony profile.
No, but like, I'm not even like, I don't even want to make it a shallow thing. I just go, these are being wasted. They are being fucking wasted. And any man who's seen them, they are on every man's top 3 boobs they've ever seen. So they're being fucking wasted. Okay, what's next?
Remember important dates. Anniversaries, birthdays, Valentine's. Yeah, fucking remember Valentine's.
I think that...
Don't fuck that one up.
Let's not get crazy specific, women, with what you expect men to remember. I think birthday, yes.
Birthday.
Anniversary, every couple I've ever met has a different idea of when their anniversary is.
Yeah. Like, unless they're married. It's pretty obvious then.
Yeah, so I think anniversary and birthday are the big ones. You should remember those.
You should try to remember those. I ain't remembering your fucking mom's birthday.
No. Or like
I don't even know my mother's birthday.
The first day that we bought
25th.
the house, or like the anniversary of death anniversaries.
No, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Not even at Walmart. Birthdays and what was the other one? Anniversaries. Be sensitive and gentle toward her when she is sad. Okay. Yeah. Durr.
Scott's not like that with me.
Well, no, because you're fucking. It's a painted party.
Are you soft in a romantic relationship when she's sad? Or are you more tough lovey?
It depends on the situation. I'll be tough lovey if it's something that you just gotta get yourself out of.
I can just picture.
It's a problem. But
I can picture Scott's girlfriend coming to him with very valid feelings, and him just saying, "You just gotta do a cold plunge."
I'm straight up.
I'm telling you, just get in the cold plunge, and everything will be better.
Yes, 100%. Take care of yourself.
Try this.
Your happiness is your own responsibility.
Why does that make you sad?
Your fucking dog died. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, go fucking do.
Keep that in mind when my cat dies, that you're not going to tell me to get into a cold plunge.
You should still be doing it.
Yeah, I
should still be doing it.
We need to film me doing a cold plunge. We need to get in at that place and do it.
Let her have the last bite.
That's nice.
It's hard to do.
Not every time.
I will always.
I think it's kind of a playful
I say
thing.
It's hard to do because a lot of times she'll be trying to give me the last bite. Sometimes I'll take the last bite. I want to say this about the last bite. If it's the so we're gonna get out of relationships. Yes, give her the last bite. Obviously, even at Walmart, do it all the time. Unless it's your favorite food and she doesn't even fucking like it that much. Like you're eating prime rib or you're eating fucking really like prime.
It has to be something you both like equally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think give the last bite.
Both like equally. It's hers. Mm-hmm. Because you probably ate more already. Anyway.
If you like it more, she should do you a solid and give that to you.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So we still win for the most.
In public, outside of the romantic relationship, always eat the last piece of pizza.
What do you mean?
You are doing...
You mean in a friend group?
In a friend group? Unless you fucking ate a bunch. But if everybody's had 2...
And no one's going for the last?
Third, and it's just sitting there.
There's
Take
no
it.
rules. There's no rules. Fucking
Take
do
it.
it.
That
Do it.
is
Yeah.
Jesus on the cross right there. You are being the bad guy, and everyone else is looking at it, wanting to take it, but they're waiting.
They're waiting. Yeah.
And-
it's their fucking loss.
And no, it's not that it's their loss. It's that you're the bad guy who took the last one, but immediately you get a fucking relief because you're free of having to make the selfish decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I make the selfish decision for you, so you don't have to feel bad about being the one who does it.
Okay,
It's
that's fair.
fucking weird, but that's the truth, man. Always eat the last piece of pizza. Take care of her when she is sick. Yeah, chicken soup, blankets, Gatorade. Okay. No? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, take care of your partner if you're sick, male or female. Speak highly of her to your friends. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's so sweet. There's so many meh boyfriends out there that don't do that.
yeah.
And okay, here's the thing. All the time, no. I don't think every hangout with your friends you have to be doing this grandiose
No, after a while, I mean, but it's like
grandiose thing, but I think you need to speak highly and
yeah. If you're talking about it or whatever, just speak highly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good thing to do.
yeah.
I think you should do it. I think it's
They might
pretty
get annoying to the
consistent
friends.
always.
As the friend who's
Write her a poem. I'll revert back to my last episode. Poetry's gay, but I'm actually a good poet. I'm actually good at poetry. I'm not writing her a poem.
No, that's stupid.
I'll write a poem, like almost in a sarcastic way or something, as a cute little joke. Like I'll be
Yeah.
contrived, cute, ironically. It is actually cute, but I'm just being a goof. But it's like it is still sweet, like hyper sweet.
Yeah.
So if we're calling that a poem,
Yeah.
do a poem, but dial it back. It's a care of poetry's hard, man.
I mean, listen, if someone likes poems, maybe. Maybe if it's a couple of poets, they're both poets.
If you're good at it,
I think it depends.
oh, don't write it if you're bad at it. If it's something that you're good at.
Okay,
Wendy, weigh in
listeners?
here. Wendy's
I
like,
want listeners to write us a poem.
I like when someone puts in the effort. Even if I got a crappy poem, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, even if it's a crappy poem, it's kind of cute,
Okay.
I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel great about poems.
It's got to be, I think for like a wedding or an anniversary or something like that, or a special moment of a first.
Wedding vows, like to me, are like is kind of poem-esque.
Yeah, sure.
But even
I'm
with
usually
wedding
not
vows,
listening to
like
that part.
when I would get married, I would hope that my husband's wedding vows would be a little more fun than cheesy.
Yeah. That's the thing is poetry, you're running the line of being just too cheesy.
Yeah, it does.
Arrange a babysitter for date night.
Yeah, that's nice. I would assume.
I don't know. I'm probably going to get her to do that, but it's probably the chivalrous thing to do. But she probably has the babysitter's number.
Yeah, that's kind of an
I
oddly
can't do it
specific
'cause
one.
it'll turn into a fucking porno. You know, it's like, hey, Wendy.
Who's to say it wouldn't if she did it?
What?
Who's to say it wouldn't if she did it?
I am not inviting a man to babysit.
It
my
doesn't have to
children.
be a man.
All right. Well, that's not a porn I'm going to be upset about. All right. Now we're going to go through.
How many do we have left?
It's 23 acts. Much of these are going to be the same. Acts of chivalry
Oh, I don't know if we have time. My camera's going to.
that
fill
men
up the
need to bring
space.
back. Just dial it down. Holding the door open. We already went through it. Sharing your umbrella. That means you get it wet for a few seconds. Well, yeah, okay. Share
I'm
the
used to
umbrella.
that. I'm used to getting it wet for a few seconds.
Heyo. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay, you meant heyo.
Heyo.
Heyo. Getting to know her parents. Okay, we went through that. Giving her coat to a woman when she's cold. Did it. Walking women to the door after a date. Not expecting that she's going to sleep with. Okay, dial it back, lady. This woman's clearly butthurt about something. Complimenting in a sincere and not creepy way. Okay, this woman's the worst who wrote this. Like, now this one's my favorite. Embracing style and personal fashion sense, and not immediately dismissing any man who enjoys those things as gay.
That woman has a gay boyfriend.
First of all, that is not fucking chivalrous, and you want to bang the guy he's calling gay. That's what that is right there. This woman is going through something in her life.
Yeah,
right now.
something's going on there.
Leaving little notes around for her to find, with simple messages about where you went or simply that you're thinking of her.
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy.
No, I'm all about it. I don't do it all the time. That's like flowers.
Maybe.
Leave a little note. You leave a little note. Oh yeah. You get fire with a little note. I'm gonna leave a note. When the waiter comes asking her what she'd like and letting her order first.
Yeah, we've been through that.
That's important to her. Sending a little message to make sure she got home all right. Did it. Keeping text messages, pictures, emails. Okay, this is not chivalry.
These are just nice things.
Bring her coffee tea. Bring her flowers. Sending
Which I
something
guess
every
chivalry
now and
is.
again to her office. Okay, sending something to the office. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a bit clingy.
It's a bit clingy, but if you're doing it
Oh, again, every now and then.
every now and then, nice little surprise. Difficult depending on where she works, how to get that done. Okay, no, this isn't chivalry.
What is it?
Standing up for her if she's being spoken to aggressively, especially by another man. If you are walking down the street and she starts getting harassed, not saying anything is the worst thing you can do. Oh, really? Imagine.
No shit.
Like who? This woman clearly just broke up with somebody.
Yeah.
Calling when you say you are going to call.
Bar is low.
That's a low
But
bar.
it is very nice when that happens, and it should be a requirement.
Being kind and respectful to wait staff. That's just a general. That's not chivalry.
Been through that.
Taking off your hat when you enter a room. Always.
Oh, I didn't even really know that was a thing.
That Wendy,
That's not something I really think about.
I don't think I've seen anyone do
I'm
that
sitting
recently.
there and a girl walks in. I
your
take my fucking hat off and stand for her or something.
I don't think I'm a woman men respect, because I don't think a man's ever done that for me.
No, I think again.
I don't think I've ever seen even male friends do that for me when I enter a room. What do I need to do to get hats off?
No. You don't want hats off. The
Is
hat
that
comes
what-
off, watch your drink.
Is that what the phrase hats off means?
No. We're not getting into it, but watch your drink. If a man takes his hat off when you walk, he's trying way too fucking hard.
You just said that you do it.
No, I said I would never.
Oh, okay, good.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I thought you said that you did.
Remembering special days, walking on the outside of sidewalks, telling your lover with no expectations and just because it's true. Well, don't assume my expectations. How about that's the first thing is don't assume what my expectations are. And if I say I love you, just fucking take it and stop overthinking it. You crazy bitch.
Actually, that's a great piece of advice though. Take a fucking compliment.
Not looking at things in terms of old-fashioned or dated, but realize that making your partner feel good is something timeless. These little things don't need to change just because we're in the 21st century, because let's face it, there's some things that our grandparents just did better than us.
That's a bit.
That's not even a thing.
Calm down.
Again, lady,
Yeah.
go to therapy. You clearly, well, she's probably just trying to fuck rich guys.
Final
That's my
thoughts.
assumption.
Are we going into final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Chivalry is, I don't know if we decided if it was dead or not.
I think that the phrase is tough to land on because it's assuming too many things. Maybe we should find a better question, which is like,
Chivalry.
do we like chivalry?
Do we like chivalry?
I like most of what chivalry is. Most.
Wendy?
For sure.
Most.
100%. I would say that
And
the
I'm
majority
actually
of
kind of
chivalry-
surprised at myself and how much I like it.
I think it's a good thing. I think it's something you should do. I think it's it can be tough for men to be chivalrous.
Yeah.
Not because of their own thing, but because then it might show that they're trying too hard or something like that.
Yeah, and you have to kind of balance that line. It's tough to read fucking women's minds.
So here's the deal. Here's what I've just discovered right now. If you're going to be chivalrous, don't overdo it.
Be subtle as fuck.
Don't open the... like you walk up to the door, you open it, and you just Just
Yeah.
like it's
Don't do
fucking
the
nothing.
don't do the milady.
Yeah, don't milady her into
as
the
soon as you
car.
get overly flowery with it, it's an ick.
Oh, hand on the back. It's your girlfriend. Hand on her back.
That's fine. I guess if I like you.
We're going to the fucking baggage line at the airport. We're walking side by side.
That's fine.
Hand on the back, push forward. Not push, you know what I mean? Guide. Gentle. Yeah.
It's your way of going, hurry the fuck up.
You're going to have to take all the shit out of your bag. I'm wearing a belt.
Can we speed this the fuck up, please?
Yeah. So yeah, I say chivalry. There we go. Chivalry.
We're fans.
Final thoughts. We are chivalrous. This is a chivalrous podcast.
We're fans unless it's in a way that I don't like.
Unless it's try hardy.
Don't be
try
try-hard.
hardy, and don't think that's all you got to do. There's
other things you got to do, and they don't owe you shit if you treat them bad otherwise.
Yeah.
So
I'd go through the list that we went through. I'd listen to this podcast. I'd take some notes if you want to up
and
your
let us
game.
know if you did anything from these tips and like you got laid from it.
Will you get laid through chivalry?
Well, like I just mean like in a relationship. In a relationship, if you did these, if you got our flat, like just let us know if you did something from this list.
Ooh.
And my camera's gonna die.
All right.
We gotta wrap. Bye guys, thanks so much for listening. Bye bye.
Be chivalrous.